My wife planned to leave me for a wealthier man until I uncovered everything and exposed a truth that made her life collapse overnight. I, a 35-year-old male, met my wife, Amber, a 33-year-old female, right after I finished my last contract as a private military contractor. I was transitioning back to civilian life, looking at corporate security management positions. She was working as a paralegal at this fancy law firm downtown, looking all professional and put together. It seemed like she had her act together, you know. We dated for 2 years, got married, and bought a modest 3-bedroom in the suburbs, the whole American dream package. I eventually landed a job as security director for a chain of luxury hotels, making about $110,000 a year. It was not Jeff Bezos money, but decent enough that I never thought money would be an issue in our marriage. Amber continued working at the law firm, though she cut back to part-time after a few years, claiming the stress was too much. I supported her decision because I thought we were partners. Fast forward to 3 months ago. I was looking for our tax documents in Amber's desk. We've been married 10 years, by the way. And I found this letter she typed up. It was titled, 15 Reasons Why Our 10-Year Marriage Should End. Yeah, that's right. A bullet point list explaining why I wasn't worth staying with anymore. My gut reaction was like someone punched me in the stomach hard. I literally couldn't breathe for a second. But then this weird calm came over me. I don't usually get cold and calculated. I'm normally the emotional type. Thanks to military training for helping me control that. But something snapped inside me. I read through her points one by one. Get this. Insufficient income for desired lifestyle. We live comfortably, but apparently not Instagram worthy enough. Embarrassing job protecting people is embarrassing. Doesn't understand my needs for luxury. I bought her a $3,000 Gucci bag last Christmas that she used twice. Refusing to consider moving to a more affluent neighborhood. Too frugal with money. I call it responsible. Won't let me quit my job to pursue my passion project. Her unprofitable online boutique that's never made a dime. The craziest one, not ambitious enough to reach our potential. Our potential? Like my whole purpose was to be your goddamn ATM. There were others about emotional availability and such, but it was clear what this was really about. Money and status. I'm too average for her now. I put it back exactly where I found it. I didn't confront her. Didn't cry. Didn't beg. That's what she'd expect. That's what the old Jake would have done. But this wasn't the time for emotions or pleading like some desperate loser. This required strategy. It was obvious this had been brewing for months, and I'd been too busy trying to provide a comfortable life to notice our foundation was crumbling underneath us. That night, I couldn't sleep. I just lay there next to her, thinking, who the __ is this gold-digging stranger sleeping beside me? The next week was an eye-opener. I started paying attention to things I'd been missing. She was always checking her phone with this little smile. She'd dress up extra nice on days she was just running errands, full makeup, hair done, designer outfits I paid for. She'd get this nervous energy when her friends called, especially this new friend group she'd made at her Pilates class. All wealthy trophy wives with rich husbands in finance and real estate. The red flags were everywhere. She started making comments about her coworker Stacy's husband, who just made partner at his law firm and could now afford a vacation home. Or about how her college friend Jessica married up and never has to worry about money again. It was like living with someone who was constantly comparing our life to some reality television show. That Friday at dinner, she brings up how her friend Megan just got divorced. She got the house in Westlake, half his retirement, and $9,000